Hey guys, hope you're having an amazing day today. My name is Steve. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Greggs, which is supposedly the most popular bakery in the UK. And we're going to find out what are the top 7 must-try items. I've heard of Greggs before, but I've never looked into this store. All I know is that it is a very popular bakery in the UK. The other day, I did a reaction to Supermax in Ireland, and I had quite a few people in the comments section recommending that I check this place out. I'd already had this on the list, so I thought I'd go ahead and just look into this place and see what makes this bakery so popular. I'm not 100% sure if this is actually the most popular bakery in the UK, but I've been told it is. The title says it is, but please let me know in the comments section if you feel that is accurate and what do you like about Greggs or what do you hate about Greggs? You know, I don't know anything at all about this place, so I guess we'll find out what this place is about. So anyways, guys, enough rambling from me. Let's go ahead and dive in and check out Greggs, the most popular bakery in the UK.
We are here for their pasties, which you can see right here, and I think they had quite a busy morning because a lot of their pasties were already sold, but the ones that I wanted were still available.
Good morning. Today I'm going to a bakery called Greggs, which is the most popular bakery here in the UK, and I'm going to show you what the must-try items are, what they taste like, and why this place is so popular. So let's go check it out.
Okay, so here I am walking into Greggs, and the first thing I come up to
Whoa. What is this? Hold on. Oh, pastas. Oh, so this isn't just like a donut shop or something. That's kind of the vibe I had. I thought it was mostly just pastries. It looks like you can go here and get a decent lunch and whatnot. You got some pasta up here. I think I just saw pizza just a second ago. You got a bunch of sandwiches. Are these look like, let's see, is that sweet potato something and rice? Cajun rice, barbecue chicken. Okay, so this is a place you could literally go get. Probably you'll stop by and get some pastries for breakfast, and then you might get a sandwich or something like this for lunch. All right, that's a little bit different than what I was expecting. This seems to have a little wider of a menu than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be like a Dunkin' Donuts or something, and it looked completely different.
There's a big selection of sandwiches available. You have ham salads, ham and cheese, chicken club sandwiches. You also have pasta pots as well that you can buy, and different types of salad. There's a big selection of baguettes, and you can see here that there's a variety.
Is that a foot long for $3.15? That's a really good price, man. Wow. All right, man. This would cost quite a bit more in the US. I mean, like if you went to a sandwich shop and got something like this, you're probably talking $8, $9 probably. I mean, usually. I don't know about Subway. I don't usually go to Subway that often, so I can't really speak for Subway. But if you go somewhere like Jersey Mike's or something like that, yeah, it's going to be quite a bit. If I go to Jersey Mike's and get a chicken maker wrench, for example, I think I'm spending like, oh man, it's like $15 for a foot long, or I don't know if it's foot long. Maybe, I think it might be a foot long. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Of different fillings too. There is a little bit of a hot food section
okay,
here,
they've got
but we're not
potato
here for
wedges.
This. We are here for their
vegan
pasties,
sausage breakfast
which you can see right here, and I think they had quite a busy morning because a lot of their pasties were already sold. That must be pastries. The ones that I wanted were still available.
So wait, what is this thing? That's interesting. Kind of looks like a bunch of cookies. I know it's not. It's some kind of like, does that say sausage roll? It's hard to tell what that says. Cheese. Can't tell what that says. Rolls. Steak bake. That's interesting. Man, this chicken bake. Is that sort of like a chicken pot pie, but not in the pot? That's kind of what I'm guessing this might be. I would like to try something like that. We don't do things like that much in the US. We don't have access to things like this, you know, meat pies and things like that aren't very popular. And so I don't know where I'd go and find something like this in the US. I'm sure there might be somewhere where you can get stuff like this, but I just don't personally know where I'd find this. So how many Greggs stores are there? You know, I think after I get done with this video, I might check out the website if I feel like I need some more information, but let's continue, guys. Sorry for pausing so much.
Lucky Next up, we have the sweet section, and you can see a variety of different donuts with different fillings. You have more desserts.
Oh, gingerbread cookies,
muffins,
85 pence.
Different cookies and biscuits. You have chocolate eclairs as well.
Good prices.
Some more sweet treats here with cookies, yum yums,
2-pack
and
for
caramel shortbreads.
Wow.
Okay, so I now have my items from Greggs. Let's get tasting.
We have made it back home, and the
all right. Before he goes into this, guys, I just want to say, definitely looks like Greggs is a great place to go if you don't want to spend much money on some pastries or whatnot. Because I don't know what the average cost to go to other bakeries are in the U.S. I mean, in the U.K., but in the U.S., the stuff I saw there would be probably double, if not triple, the price. So yeah, you guys definitely are getting a pretty good deal there, no doubt.
First must-try item is the steak bake.
Steak bake. I want to see that.
£1.75. It's a pasty filled with steak and gravy. Let's give it a taste.
£1.75? Awesome, man. That's a really great price. Oh, it's flaky. It looks good.
Okay, so you bite into it, you get the lovely flaky pastry on the outside.
Oh, wow.
You get nice big chunks of steak in the middle with a sort of thick gravy on the inside.
Oh,
it's
wow.
absolutely delicious. The filling on the inside with the steak is nice and meaty and savoury. And it,
man, I'm getting hungry.
The beef in there, and it's a little bit salty as well.
Dude, it literally...
You've got to be a little bit careful because the inside filling can be really hot and it'll burn your mouth. So be a little bit careful when you bite into it. This is a great steak bake. Okay, so let's move.
Dude, £1.75. How do you say that? 1.75 pound. I don't remember how you say it. 1 pound 75 pence. I don't. Anyways, 1.75 pounds. I'll just say that. That is a great deal for something like that. I mean, that alone could be lunch, man. I mean, that is so cheap, and it looked delicious. It looked almost like a pot roast within this flaky crust pocket. How does the crust not? How does the outside not get like soggy when you got that kind of the juice or whatever on the inside? I've never eaten anything like that. Like I said, we don't have meat pies here not really. I mean, you can get like a frozen pot pie or something like that, but we just don't do that very often. And I know you guys do that all the time, so you're probably very used to things like this, but I'm definitely not. And it looks really delicious. I would definitely give that a go.
Move on to the next must-try item, which is the chicken bake. And it also comes in at £1.75.
That's a great deal, man.
Pasty with the same flaky pastry as the steak bake, but with a chicken filling inside. Let's give it a taste. Okay, so you bite into it. Again, you get the lovely flaky pastry.
What is on the inside?
You get the chicken flavour instead. So there's nice big chunks of chicken there with a thick chicken gravy.
Oh, man, dude.
Chicken bake.
Oh, yes.
I think this one might be my favourite. The chicken flavour is really nice on the inside, and the gravy with it is nice and creamy. Okay, so let's move on to item number 3.
I would so eat that, man.
Which is a sausage, bean and cheese melt, and it also comes in at £1.75. Let's give it a taste.
Sausage, bean and cheese.
Okay, when you bite into this one, you get a lovely cheesy baked bean flavour mixed in with sausage as well. And I think this might be the same sausage that they use for the sausage roll, so it's delicious. The beans that they use is a typical baked bean that you would see in a full English breakfast. So if you've had one of those, this is the kind of beans that you get in it.
That would be a good breakfast one then.
Breakfast pasty, hands down.
Okay.
Okay, and now for the final savoury.
I like baked beans, although I've heard that the baked beans that you generally eat in the UK are a little bit different than what we generally have here. I don't know the difference. If you know what the difference is, please let me know. Maybe it's a little more savory, a little more sweet. I have no idea. But I generally like baked beans. I do enjoy them. But if you know me from this channel, you follow me for quite a bit now, you probably have heard me talk about the fact that I'm not a huge cheese fan, especially don't like cheddar cheese and stuff. I'll eat cheese on some sandwiches, so I would do that probably. I would give it a go, but Cheese is definitely not my go-to thing. Pizza, pasta, sure, some sandwiches, but for the most part, I don't eat a ton of cheese. I like dairy though. I like milk and yogurt and stuff like that. I'm just not a fan of cheese for some reason. But sausage, I like sausage. I like baked beans. The pastry looks delicious, so I would definitely give that a go. I think I might like it, but it's a little different from something what am I saying? All three of these are different from anything I've ever eaten. So, but the first two looked absolutely delicious.
The item, which is the famous Greggs sausage roll. This item is famous throughout the UK, and if you just mention it to a British person, they will know exactly what you're talking about.
Really?
So let's go in for a taste. You bite into it, you get the lovely flaky pastry as with the other pasties, but on the inside of this you get the Greggs sausage inside, which is really, really nice. It has a bit of meaty texture, it is moist as well, it's not too dry, it's a little bit salty, and it complements the pastry nicely. Okay, and the sausage roll comes in at £1.10, which is a little bit cheaper than the steak bakes or the chicken bakes or the sausage, bean and cheese melt, but it is a little bit smaller. But I just have...
Dude, okay guys, I'm sorry to continue pausing guys, but I keep on having things pop in my head and this is just really interesting to me. The prices, what in the world? £1.10? I mean, I don't know the exact conversion, but that's pretty close to probably... I'm going to say that's around $1.25 or something like that. I don't have the conversion in front of me, but it's not, I know roughly it's $1.25, $1.50. It's a dollar something, right? Dude, that's cheaper than a small Snickers bar at the store. Like, you can get basically a meal for what I would pay for some kind of small Snickers bar or other small candy bar. I can't even get a bottle of water for that price. You know what I mean? A bottle of water would be $2.50 or something like that. I mean, the fact you can get basically a meal for less than I can pay for a bottle of water or less than a small candy bar is insane to me. Wow.
I have to say, the chicken bake, I think, is my favorite.
I think so far the chicken bake or the steak would be good, the best.
Sweet items. So the first sweet item that you must try is the Yum Yum. Now these are also, just like the sausage roll, famous across the UK. Everybody knows about the Greggs Yum Yum.
Greggs Yum Yum.
So how I would describe a Yum Yum is it's like a elongated donut with a sugar glaze on the outside.
Huh.
Let's give it a taste.
I like glazed donuts, so I'd probably like that.
Okay, so you bite into it and get a lovely soft.
Oh, that does look good. It's very flaky
texture on the inside. On the outside, there's a nice sweet sugary.
That does look good.
Glaze, and it's not too sweet as well. There's only a thin layer of sugar on the outside, so I think it's the perfect amount of sweetness. This is so good. So these Yum Yums come in at £1.15 for a 2-pack. So you get 2 of these for £1.15.
Dude!
Okay, so the second sweet item that you must try from Greggs is the chocolate eclair. And I had a slight mishap with mine where the chocolate has stuck to the bag that it came in. But it still looks delicious nevertheless. So let's go in for a taste.
What's on the inside? What's the cream look like?
Okay, so you bite into it and get the lovely chocolate.
It does look good,
top.
man.
You get the nice airy pastry as well, and on the inside you've got a nice sweet cream.
Oh, it looks like a lot too.
This is delicious. And the chocolate eclair comes in at £1.20. Okay, and the final item of the must-try Greggs list is the caramel custard donut.
Ooh,
and this comes in at £1.10, and this is a donut with a caramel icing on top with a nice sweet custard filling on the inside.
Wow,
Let's give it a taste. It's really sweet, but also has a lovely caramel flavour to it. I just love the caramel taste on the outside. Okay, so you bite into it.
Oh, Bavarian cream, right?
Caramel icing on the top.
I love Bavarian cream.
Donut as well, which is nice and soft.
Really good.
And then you get the custard on the inside, which is sweet. This is delicious. Okay, so with the savoury items, I think the chicken bake, the sausage roll, and the steak bake, and also the sausage, cheese and bean melt, I think they're all my favourite, so I think you have
all
to get
your
them
favorite.
all if you're going to give Greggs a try. With these sweet items, I would say I think the chocolate eclair takes it for me. I think that's the ultimate sweet treat from Greggs. There you have it, the must-try list from the most popular bakery in the UK, Greggs.
All right, guys. I thought he did a great job on this video. He's really good at selling these Gregg items. I mean, I'm getting hungry. I thought these looked absolutely delicious. I must say that the sausage roll and these, I'm not a huge sausage fan. I like sausage a little bit, but, you know, generally speaking, just some sausage patties along with eggs and stuff for breakfast is what I'm talking about. But I don't know, having cheese and stuff with it in a pocket, I don't know if that's my thing. I mean, I don't think I'd hate it, but it just wouldn't be something I would love. The chicken bake, or the chicken, I think you said chicken bake, I think that's what it's called. That looked really good. The steak did too. I think both of those I would really love. And I think I'm a sucker for glazed donuts, so I think I'd really like the glazed, the Yum Yums, I think, yeah, the Yum Yums. I think I'd really like those. You know, for the most part, all of it looked good, but I just think a few of those items I'm definitely going to like more than others. But this is a place that I would definitely go, 100%. I do believe this may be the most popular bakery, like this says. I've heard that before. Let me know in the comments if you think that's correct. I think I'm going to go and check the website out real quick. I just want to see if we can get a little bit more information about this place. So I will see you in just a second. All right, guys, I came to the website and I got the About page pulled up, and I just wanted to learn a little bit more about this place, how old it is, maybe find out how many stores it has and things like that, and maybe check out the menu a little bit more as well. But I want to do this fairly quickly. I don't want to, you know, make this video too long. So let's go ahead and check this out. 80 years ago. Okay, so it is a fairly old bakery. Is this the oldest popular bakery in the UK, or is there one that's older and or more popular than this? John Greggs, this named after the guy, started out one goal to deliver by push bike fresh eggs and yeast to the families of Newcastle. Greggs on legs. 10 years later, he chained up his bike and opened Greggs of Gosforth, making baking and selling fresh bread and tasty treats from his very own shop. They're still at Greggs there today, although it's looking a little bit different these days. That would be the best Greggs to go to. You know, you get the you get the experience of what Greggs is and get to eat the delicious food, but also you kind of get the history aspect of it being the first place. Way back in the 60s, we started with our free pie and peas supper for older residents. So do they still do that? Do they actually give older people in the area that Greggs is in a free supper on a weekly basis or something like that? What is that? Free pie and peas supper. That's pretty cool. Still committed as always. Been a Gregg Foundation. We support from over 100 partners. Provide 7.5 million free wholesome breakfasts to primary. Wow, that's cool. Good for them, man. Raised over 30 million fund research into children. Wow. Okay. This sounds like a really, really good place. It sounds like they like to give back to the community and things like that. I really like that. That's pretty cool. So every day with over 2,000 Greggs in the UK. All right, guys, 2,000 of these. That's okay. This has got to be the most popular bakery. I mean, 2,000. That's insane. 2,000, dude. I mean, like, is there a Greggs literally in every town? I mean, that's crazy. All right, serving food that's free of the nasty stuff. Don't use artificial colors, flavors, MSG. That's cool. They one of the happiest places to work in the UK. Oh, man. This seems like a really cool place. Seems like they have good food, good price. They have a great history. They give back to the community. The food is fresh and clean. Like, I mean, what more could you ask for? This seems like a really, really awesome bakery. All right. So we got a number of different breakfast rolls here. Bacon breakfast roll. This seems like a really good place to go get breakfast, dude. Savories and bakes. All right, chicken bake. steak bake, cheese and onion, pepperoni pizza. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never liked pizza that was square or rectangle. And maybe it's because of that's what we got in school a lot of times and it was always gross. Let me know, is the pizza actually really good here, or is it one of the things that you would say isn't very good? Honey roast ham, Mexican chicken flatbread. I bet that's good. Tandoori chicken roll. I bet that's really good too. Chicken and bacon pasta. That might be good. What we got for sweet treats? Yeah, most of these look good. Jam donut. So I'm guessing jam donut is the same thing as we call a jelly donut here. You guys use jam, we use jelly. You know, obviously there's a little bit of difference between jam and jelly, but it's, yeah, pretty similar. I do like a good jelly donut, so I'm sure I'd like that. Spooky donut. Triple chocolate, sugar string, yum yum. For the most part, I like the more kind of plain stuff. Give me a glazed donut. Give me a jam donut. You can give me one of these yum yums. I would do the eclair. Sweet mince pie. I have no idea what this is. Sweet mince pie. I know you guys call ground beef, what we call ground beef, you call minced beef, but I don't think that's what this is. So it must be some like maybe fruit minced up really well or something in that. Let me know what this is, but that might be pretty good. It's sweet, so I don't think it's like, you know, ground beef or something. Belgian bun, that looks good. Cookie, bat biscuit, gingerbread man. All right, man. Looking good, looking good. Wow. All right. Well, guys, this looks like a really cool place. I'm glad I checked this out. This is definitely a place that will be on my list when I visit the UK. I've got to stop here. This looks like a great place just to go get a snack, go get dessert, get a good breakfast, maybe even a lunch. It doesn't really seem to be a dinner place, but I'm sure you could, you know, there's enough stuff here you could choose for dinner, but definitely a great bakery. Different from what I thought. I thought looking into Greg's, it was going to be more of, you know, mainly like the donuts and stuff, but it seemed like there was less of the sweet stuff and more of the savory stuff. They did have a good assortment of sweet stuff, but it definitely seems it's more about sandwiches and these bakes and, you know, just stuff like that with the sweet stuff on the side as well. But let me know what you think about it in the comments, guys. Do you love Greg's? Do you not like it? Is this your favorite bakery, or do you have a bakery in the UK that you prefer more? Let me know, guys. But thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow me on my journey to discover my British and Irish ancestry. Until next time, guys. Peace.